Hello, my name is Justin Wagner, and I'm really excited to start a new series with you here today where we will spotlight different services that we offer here at Henssler Financial. Now, before we get into that, I'd like to introduce myself and what my role here is at the firm. I am a client relationship manager with our retirement services division, where in that capacity I work with companies on their retirement plans. We help start plans and also maintain and manage plans from a corporate perspective. My second role here at the firm, which we just started earlier this year, is Head of Commercial Transformation. Now, what does Head of Commercial Transformation even mean? What that role is focusing on is really making sure we educate all of our clients on all the services that we offer here at Henssler to truly become what we feel is a comprehensive experience with insurance, wealth management, estate planning, taxes, running the whole gamut. So today we're going to start with insurance. I have sitting here with me Keith Palmer with Henssler Norton Insurance, and he focuses primarily on personal and commercial lines. So what I'd like to do is introduce him, hear a little bit about his background, what they can offer, and then maybe some specific instances where they can be of service. So Keith, tell me a little bit about your background and then Henssler Norton Insurance and a little bit about what we do for our clients.
So I've run Henssler Norton Insurance since January of 2017. Henssler Norton Insurance was formed about 6 years prior to that as a partnership between Henssler Financial and Norton Agency Insurance. And Norton Agency Insurance is a third generation family-owned business that's been around since the early 1900s. And through that relationship, we're part of a nationally recognized agency group, over 100 years of experience. We have the ability to write not only personal lines, but commercial lines, business in all 50 states.
So that is a national entity, and for clients that may be outside Georgia, that's something we can help them with as well.
Absolutely.
Just a little aside, Keith has actually done a great job with me personally over the years. When I moved to Georgia from Kentucky, we needed home insurance and auto insurance and everything. Keith did a great job of shopping around our current policy and then finding us what was the best policy with the best coverage for the lowest price. And that's something that he and his team will do for all of our clients. Now, one of the things that you and I have spoken about offline was some issues that you see fairly frequently with automobile and then umbrella coverage. You want to expand on some of those things that you're seeing with both of those types of coverages?
Absolutely. We see fairly often just inadequate liability limits on the auto side and the uninsured motorist side of that as well. And then either a lack of umbrella policy at all or inadequate umbrella coverage as well.
Now, umbrella coverage, that's something that I know we've tossed around a lot, and pardon me for not knowing, but exactly what is an umbrella policy and why would somebody need one?
So an umbrella policy is basically a policy that protects against catastrophic events. It stacks on top of your personal homeowner's liability or your auto liability or your maybe a watercraft liability policy, and provides once the limits on those underlying policies are exhausted, it would kick in to provide that excess layer of coverage.
So, and I know we've spoken about this before, and it's not necessarily in lieu of, but it's in addition to some of those other policies.
That is correct. There are some circumstances where it may respond where the other policies may not respond, but it usually will kick in once those limits are exhausted.
And I know we hit a little bit there on personal lines, but as we spoke about earlier, Keith and his team do a great job on the commercial side as well. I know from where I stand, you've helped several companies we work with on their RISA bond coverage for their retirement plans. What other types of business or commercial coverage do you all dabble in quite a bit?
We write everything from business owners policies for small businesses, which would include the property component, the general liability component, and then maybe an umbrella component as well. We write, of course, workers' compensation coverage for businesses of all sizes. We have clients that invest, whether they might have investment properties on the small scale or the larger scale, and we do a lot of what's called lesser's risk for building owners that lease to tenants as well. So a little bit of everything.
Almost like a one-stop shop for insurance.
Absolutely.
I know we could probably sit here and talk about different policies all day long on both the personal and commercial side, but in the sake of time, if you are interested in learning more about what Keith and his team can offer, please reach out directly to your associate. If you want to reach out to Keith directly, Keith, what's a good number and email to get a hold of you at?
My direct line is 678-797-3717. Email kpalmer@henssler.com.
And generally what Keith will do is he'll provide a questionnaire that will go through and have you answer some questions about your policy. Make sure you have a copy of those policies in place. That way he can review those and get you the most accurate information possible. But this has been great. Thank you so much for coming. I look forward to our next installment here in a couple weeks, where we'll focus on a different segment here at the firm and learn all about that one. So Keith, thanks for coming.
Thank you, Justin.
Appreciate it. Have a great day, everyone.